To the black men who are pushing this matriarchy narrative, you can be honest. If you personally believe the black community is a matriarchy, that starts in your household. That means your wife is the leader of your home. And if that's the case, that's perfectly fine. But make sure you give her the credit she deserves for leading your household. But what you should never do is project your own personal household dynamic onto the entire black community and onto black men as a whole, because the facts don't support that narrative. But wait, let me guess. You weren't talking about your household, right?
Get the fuck out of here. It's right here, all right?
So the next time you hear that the black community is a matriarchy, the data doesn't lie. The anchors, the providers, the builders, and the leaders are black men. That's not a matriarchy, that's reality. Peace.
Oh, you were finished? Oh, well, allow me to retort.
And now, for the moment all you motherfuckers been waiting for. All my flip phone niggas rise and await for the most powerful event to occur. The coming! The coming!
God damn it. You make it so hard. Okay? You make it so hard and shit. I'm frustrated as hell listening to this bullshit. Alright? This is Media Man. Alright? This is Media Man and shit. Now I don't know what else to really say and shit. You make it so fucking hard and shit, okay? When you sit up here and tell us that the black community is not a matriarchy and shit, okay? When it absolutely is and shit, okay? Alright? More often than not, who is sitting at the right hand of the seats of power in this goddamn country and shit? I don't care how you feel about my fucking delivery and shit. You'll always see some black woman next to an old crusty ass white man and shit. Now I don't care about the optics and shit. I believe my lion eyes and shit. Unlike you. Okay? How the fuck you gonna tell us that? I myself grew up in a matriarchal family and shit, and I continue to see the negative results of that shit generation after generation. I'm in my motherfucking 50s and shit. Okay? This got so bad in recent times that the last young people I saw in my close-knit family were going nonverbal and shit in their misery. Okay? They're making these fucked up decisions and shit. They're being used as the tip of the spear and all this negativity and shit, okay? Right? All you have to do is open your eyes and look. Okay? I'm frustrated with Media Man and shit. You know, I don't watch him a lot. Sometimes I do. Alright, sometimes I do. I happen across the video and I watch his shit. Probably not so much, anymore. Okay? Probably not so much anymore. I'm so fucking frustrated. I'm tired of this shit, man. You want to be a pet Negro, then you be a pet Negro by yourself and shit. But we're going to save ourselves, okay? And emotional intelligence and common sense tells us that we need to detach from the dissidents and the ops in this community and shit, which mostly are females and shit, misandrous women and shit. I'm not talking about all black women and shit, but the ones that are normal, who have a normal upbringing, have normal mindset and shit, and do regular shit. We never see them and shit. And part of that is the reason is they're culpable and just rug sweeping every goddamn thing. They rug sweep all of their bad behavior and shit. Okay? They're the second most people with the complexion for protection in this supposed community and shit. In this supposed country, 3Ks and set and shit. Okay, asshole? Right? Hey, thanks for the rage baiting on fucking Sunday, okay? It's January 31st, 2026, just to be clear and shit. It's 4:17 Midwestern time, Central time and shit, from my location and shit, okay? For any of these assholes that's actually stalking me, alright? I'm tired of it. That's a long story. For anybody who's been here for a minute, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, alright? Now I want to get, pegged for being, some kind of nut job. Alright, I'm getting fucking tired of this gaslighting and shit of black men and shit. Stop that bullshit. You should have kept this to yourself and shit, okay? We have more than enough detractors in this community without a chameleon such as yourself, okay? And I'm calling you a chameleon from here on out and shit. Okay, you say you coming here to, make videos to, expose expose the truth of the matter and shit, okay? The black community is a fucking matriarchy, okay? Alright? I'm Generation X. I'm 56, I'll be going on 57 and shit in April. Right? And I would never deem to put out misinformation as, you know, I wouldn't deem to do that, okay? All we hear, all we see is our detractors tear us down every day, making us go through emotional labor and shit, moving the goalposts and shit, lowering the glass ceiling and shit until it's pressed up against your fucking, your top. Okay, and then now we gotta listen rage bait and shit. Hey man, it's nice to see you take your mask off and shit in 2026 and shit. We know who you are, okay? You are a fucking op too, media man. Okay, you're not. That's my opinion, okay? That's my personal fucking opinion and shit. You just sit up here and bullshit around, right? There is no future in doing anything with any of these fucked up women that's hiding behind the moniker of feminism and shit. It's not even fucking feminism and shit. It's social engineering and shit. It's destroyed what you call a black community and shit. Okay? Right? There's a glass ceiling over your peanut head right now. And you don't want to look up and see it and shit. You just want to feel it pressed down on your shit until you flat on the floor. Okay? Because your pin head ain't gonna break that. Okay? Your mindset is lacking and shit, okay? And I don't give a fuck, man. Okay, don't tell me that bullshit. I grew up in a matriarchal gulag and shit. I was abused and shit. Okay? A lot of us were. We shut down. You know, black men are the strongest men, you know, on the planet and shit when it comes to this kind of stuff, dealing with adversity. You know, and I'm talking about foundational black Americans. I'm not talking about tethers and shit, okay, if I have to be honest and shit. Delineation is important and shit. Separating ourselves from them is important and shit because they have a lack mindset when it comes to this kind of stuff and shit, okay? And I'm tired of it and shit. I'm tired of this bullshit. Stop lying to other men and shit, okay? If that's how you feel, then you keep that shit to yourself and shit. They say it's a free country, but we know it ain't and shit, okay? A lot of these motherfuckers don't want to see us around. They don't even want to see us alive. We can't have shit. They make bad decisions and they take everybody along with them on the fucking crazy train, economically and otherwise and shit. Now, you want to tell me this ain't no fucking matriarchal, you know, community and shit, as it were? Right? Who's running on emotion instead of logic and shit? It's them. Right? They're the ones in there. They're the ones to get in those rooms and shit because they're socially engineered and shit. Okay? They make no, you know, they don't hide their, what they call that low level of contempt for us and shit. And it's not even low, it's overt misandry and shit, emotional terrorism and shit, hate speech, ad nauseum and shit. Okay? No one stops this shit and they rug sweep it because we're the victims. Right? I'm not victimizing myself and shit. I'm just calling it like the way I see it and shit. And you know, I don't know how to feel about you and shit, okay? You know, I had a begrudging respect for you, you know, earlier, all right? I don't have that now, okay? I'm ashamed of you, okay? I'm ashamed of you for putting this little clip out and shit. It's such a little clip. You didn't expand on it enough and shit. So I'm left to believe you were just coming in here to, you know, take a pot shot at black men in this goddamn country. Okay, I acknowledge your pot shot that you threw a rock over the fence and shit, okay, motherfucker? Okay? With your whiny fucking voice. And you'll be surprised that my unaltered voice sounds a lot like your fucking voice and shit. And I'm ashamed of that. I want to change my shit. I don't want nothing, I don't want to be no parts of you or any pet nigga that want to do this, go down this road and shit, okay? Okay? If any of you want to be a fucking, you know, a pet nigga. That's all I can really say and shit. You know they're making fucked up decisions. You know they're dragging us with them and shit. We're tethered to them and shit along ethnic lines and shit. This is the only group of women that don't see us as a part of their race. They're a separate race and shit. You have the nerve to sit there and say this bullshit to us. Okay? All right, you need to have some seats, man. You need to take 10 seats back and shit, okay? Just enjoy your bullshit, okay? All right, and you can feel how you want to feel about it, but I wanted to come on here and tell you, fuck you to your face and shit. You know, I guess this would classify me as some sort of keyboard warrior and shit. I would say this to your face in person and shit. You probably laugh at me and shit. All right, you probably laugh because I appear to be an old man and shit, but I assure you the gray hair in my head, on my eyebrows and mustache and beard is ceremonial and shit. It's a symbol of my wisdom and my tenure in the matriarchy that is the black community, asshole. It's a matriarchy and shit. They made fucked up and bad decisions that destroyed their families, destroyed multiple families and shit, and brought the community into ruin and shit. A lot of our leaders were killed and shit at the end of the 60s, going into the 70s, and they haven't been replaced by anybody but, you know, people like yourself and shit, you know, people that's willing to go along and get along and push a narrative. It just isn't true and shit, okay? I want to tell the people listening to some of my voice, the black community is a fucking matriarchy and shit. And you know how you save yourself and shit? You walk out of the fucking door, okay? Walk out of the fucking door. Don't listen to them, okay? Don't listen to their ideas. Don't do anything with their ass and shit because it's going to be a detriment to you. To them, your job is to be a living utility and shit and hurry up and die so they can cash in an insurance check off your ass and shit and keep it pushing. And none of that shit's going to be generational wealth, all right? None of it. It's the only group of women you cannot negotiate shit with or barter with or anything and shit. They call you black males for a reason and shit. That's their version of the N-word. All right? And we have a male right here, a beta male, who goes by the name medium man and shit. And I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you, bro. Okay? I'm ashamed of you, Akata. All right? I'm ashamed of you, nigga. All right? You know, I'm telling my kings out there. I'm telling these young men, these old men, you know, everything in between and shit. Save yourself, black man.
Say, why don't you pick on somebody your own disposition?
Oh, please, Mr. Barroom Brawler. Don't hurt me or anything like that.